All right, so today is the 12 portal, and I'm gonna do a little reading. See what Spirit has for us today. I pray that you had an amazing day and that this finds you in good spirits. All right. Also, currently doing mini reads for $26 for the month of December to help you guys integrate everything that you've learned in 2025 and any other questions that you may have. How to book that will be in the pinned in the box below. Let's see, pinned comments. Um, what else? And all my social media will be there as well because I do post readings on like TikTok and Instagram and little gems here and there. So be sure, connect with me however you feel encouraged or aligned to do so. All right, Spirit. What do we have for the people? Let's start actually with the, excuse me, African Goddess Rising deck. And this is a general reading. So as always, take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. So yeah. Let's see how first card. Ooh, 19 shame and grief. Ooh. It's a lot of heavy energy. Speak up. Oh my goodness. So something is bothering you or something is on your mind, or you're feeling some type of way about a situation, about something that you may have did or signed up to do, and you just don't feel worthy enough, or you feel like okay, so on one hand, some of y'all might be feeling like you're not worthy enough or that the situation is something that you can't handle. Whereas others of you, you are dealing with a specific person who triggers self sabotage. Jesus. Who triggers certain things within you that you at one point you felt like you were over, you didn't feel like you were really and truly still in this space. And so I think I watched something today earlier talking about how grief, like you grieve people who you lose, multiple times, really for the rest of your life. And it depends on how you are able to transmute this and create it into something beautiful and worthwhile versus wallowing in it and carrying it. And that's what I say, it just feels heavy. Like that's some heavy stuff. Let's see. Starseed Oracle deck. Let's see. Called Soul Gifts and Training. It's time to step up. Oh, you think because you went through that stuff before that you can't be used? That God can't actually use you in your story to help somebody else? Like what? That's crazy. Lifting the veil, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. Yeah. Um and that goes with speaking up. Like you can't just be sitting over in the corner like, well, I'll just let them do this. I'll just, accept this for what it is. And it's like, no, don't do that because that is self-sabotaging. Being quiet and really and truly you should be like the loudest person in the room and in this particular scenario. Like you need your voice needs to be heard. Like your art needs to be seen, your message needs to be listened to. Somebody out there somewhere is waiting for you. They're waiting for you as the sign. We the Hathors, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. Give me one more. Like, I mean, we go through stuff, like life happens. It's not fun, you know. You're not always going to. A lot of times we want things, or we're asking the universe to bless us with certain things, or you have this strong desire, um, to whether it's to be in love, to have a certain job, to live a certain type of dream, a certain type of lifestyle. A lot of times we feel like that we're not worth it, or that the things that we've gone through makes us unworthy. And empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. Yeah. um I heard some of y'all around some people that got a lot of heavy shit on them, and it's not even your stuff to be carrying. And so you carrying somebody else's grief, somebody else's shame, somebody else's self-sabotaging energy and habits, because you want to be there for them. Seasons. Mm. But in this season of life, it's just time for you to move on. It's time for you to give that up. You don't need to keep absorbing other people's things, um, and what they got going on, because that's only stopping you from getting to the finish line. It's only putting you in a weird place where you you don't feel worthy. And it's like, dude, you very much so like are qualified, and God calls the unqualified. So I mean, just think of it like that. And obviously, no, we don't need to act like we better than nobody or nothing, but you better than what you was before. You better than the version of yourself that got you into that mess. So therefore you don't have to keep accepting those type of things just because you have before in the past. So we have awakening. Just because you accepted those things in the past does not mean you have to actually keep staying there. You are a totally different person. You are, with cosmic power. um and yeah, like you have the power. You have all of what you need to be able to. Mm, okay. Celestial alignment in mass. So some of y'all still trying to fit in. I think we talked about this in another reading. I don't know if it was on here or on TikTok, but some of y'all are trying to fit into a mold because you feel like that's what's going to help you survive, especially with the state of the world right now. Um, you don't want to be separated from the herd, but the thing is, if you separate yourself from the herd, you'll find your herd that you belong in, so that you don't keep feeling like the black sheep of the herd. Like, you do not have to keep carrying that with you, being the black sheep or the odd one out. That's not a title or an energy that you have to continue to live in, because there are plenty of people who are like you, who resonate with you, who are in alignment with you. And so when you start getting around those people and those situations and those rooms where you actually belong, it won't feel like that anymore. You won't have those people and those energies trying to hold you back, stop you, make you feel like you're less than because absorbing other people's energy. um a lot of times when we're around certain people, family, friends, they're close, very close to us, and so therefore, it's very easy to mesh energy. You feel me? Willpower, Hanel. Metatron, mercy. Show yourself some mercy. Communion with Raphael. Give me one more, please. Yeah, there's one more. Abundance with Uriel. Oh, you are so cool. You're so cool. Like, people want to be like you, and the whole time you holding back because you don't know if people are going to be able to receive you. And the thing is, the bigger you are, the better. The bigger you are, the better. The harder it is for them to swallow your energy, and to be able to like actually be in the same space with you. the more you'll be able to know who's not for you. People who tremble when you walk in a room, people who start to shake and they itch and they get uncomfortable and they start twitching in their seat. Them is not your people. Them not your people, and you do not have to stay around that. And so, in order for you to move out of this, is more so of all up here in your mind and what you believe and what you tell yourself. Because the more that you believe and tell yourself that you are, there are people out there for you, that you are worthy of these things that God is calling you to do, that you can do it, that you are capable of doing these things, then the more that these opportunities and these people will come to you and present themselves to you, and before you know it, before you know it, you will have your own community built up of people that you can call on, people you can work with, people that you can collaborate with, people that you can learn from, people that, you know, they're in alignment with you. So, like, I always talk about the world end, it's going to be like tribes of people. You, like, I know, like, people talk about tribes and my tribe this, my tribe that, but you are literally in a space and time right now where it is very important for you to connect with your tribe, connect with your people, and to separate from those who no longer align with you and your lifestyle and what you believe in and what you're teaching yourself, and the way that you want to live. They over here eating greasy cheeseburgers, and you're trying to eat there's nothing wrong with cheeseburgers. But they're eating McDonald's and you trying to eat with Chris. Them two things don't go together. Granted, nothing wrong. Well, there's a lot of things wrong with McDonald's, but you catch my drift. You catch my drift. Um, but it's hard for you to separate because you feel like in order to separate, you gotta like have a mean streak, and you don't have to do that. It's really in your best interest to show these people mercy, because they don't know no better. They don't know no better, and they don't have the tools and the insight that you do, so they're not able to actually fix or understand or overstand what you're talking about. And one more. Ooh. Sorry. We got pleasure. Yeah. And we got resistance. Yeah. So the more that you resist your path, the more that you budge and try to like bring people along, the more you're going to see things fall apart. They're not going to come together very well. It's going to be really hard for you to like get things off the ground. You're going to be going back and forth between, not being confident in what you're trying to do, because you're going to have people's energies attached to you that's not they're not yours, and they don't, not that they don't care about you, but I mean, humans can be very selfish. So just know that like these people, they don't mean you no harm, but they also like, they don't want you to be better than them. They don't want this new version of you to make them feel like they're less than. Oh, cause she eat like that, so she thinks she better. No, I'm trying to get you to eat like this too, but you don't want to, so I can't help you. And that's how you. That's how it has to be. Um, cause and you don't have to be the wounded healer, right? You don't have to be the person that keeps taking lashings for everybody else. Like that's not your job anymore. It never was what you were supposed to be doing in the first place. But character development, great. um let's see. Love never knew what I was missing. That's what I heard when I when I pulled that one out. um and then, yeah, love for self. But let me just go ahead, because it was like these two go together. So your pleasure and love. Okay. So as you're coming into alignment with yourself and your goals and your dreams and the people and your community and all those things, um, some of y'all feel like there's like a piece missing because you done did all this healing and did all this stuff, and you're just like, okay, go where your heart tell you to go. Go where your heart goes. Like, don't be having your heart wanting to do other things, and you over here like, well, no, I got to do this first. Do whatever floats your boat. Do whatever you feel led to do. Um, life is. I said this before. It does not have to be so serious. You you can most certainly enjoy being on Earth, and in this part of your life, in this chapter, this new beginning, you are going to experience what it's like to have heaven on Earth. Um, Okay, so I'm going to read the love card because I want to like clarify. Beloved, you are a child of God and a peace lover at heart. This angelic oracle comes to you as a signal that new love or renewed love is dawning for you. That's what I thought. See life through the compassionate eyes of your guardian angel who emanates the crystals and perceive that love as uncompromisingly beautiful. Look to the beauty that you will create for all in the radiance of your love. So the more that you give into this particular person, because there are some of y'all that's going to be getting some love offers, and that's what you're going to be coming into union with. So some people, it's a community, but a lot of you, it's very much so like somebody that you can build with and have fun with and enjoy life with. And because you've gone through all of these not demonic, traumatic things in love. That's why I say you're not the wounded healer no more. You don't. You're not. That's not a thing for you anymore. It's not a thing for you anymore. And I've said this before, but it's been the thing because there are a lot of people, and I can attest for myself. Okay, that you've been through some stuff, and you like, hold on, spirit. I don't know. Is this what it is, or is this whatever? And it's high time that you really and truly like listen to your intuition and listen to the parts of yourself that are yearning for these things and actually give yourself these things because you are deserving of these things and you can handle them. You can handle them. I don't see you getting in no more no spaces of heartbreak because you know what's for you and you know when to step away and you know when to like to listen to your intuition and see the red flags and decide if you're going to stay or not. And in this particular situation though, um it may not be like a forever thing. And it may be. It may be. Some of you it may be. But don't think about it as is this my person that I'm going to marry and have kids with and I'm going to build. No, like that's what you want. So that's what you're going to get. But if that's not what you want, then that's what not what you're going to get. And if you don't put yourself in a mindset of that's what you want, so that's what you're going to get, that's a self sabotage. You may sabotage it. Um, so that's why you got to be honest and truthful with yourself with what it is that you want, even in a relationship, because you are going into something, and like I said, you've been through all these things in life. No, sorry, if it don't resonate, it don't resonate. But we done switched a couple things, so um yeah, sorry. So you've been through a whole lot of like trauma when it comes to love and relationships and all those things. People have cheated on you, done you dirty, all these other things, and here we are now in a place and space and time where you can do nothing but win. So that also includes your love life. Your love life is beautiful, and you should treat it as such. And so and treat it as such, you treat yourself as such. So remember, everybody is a reflection of ourselves. So if you're doing all this work and you are treating yourself, you take yourself on dates, you do your hair, you do your nails, your makeup, whatever it is, you put a little lip gloss on, brush your hair in the morning, um, doing little extra steps to help whiten your teeth because you want to whiten your teeth, whatever it is, reading books that help you understand love, help you understand yourself, self-love, going to events where other people are also tapping in and tuning into themselves and pouring into themselves, because the most important thing is that you can pour into yourself first, and you've learned how to do that. And now it's time to stop playing it safe and sit on the sidelines like, do I want to go out there? Like, no, put me in, coach. Go ahead and put me in. I got this. I can do it. I can do it. You can do it. You can do it for sure. Excuse me. Okay. What? Give me a few. What's some advice? What would you be? So yeah, I just keep like this warm fuzzy feeling, and you're trying to like resist it, and you can't. Fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites extremes of light. Like quite literally, like, this person is heaven sent, spirit sent, God sent them. Okay, and so if God sends somebody, right, that means God is within that, and in all that, right. You're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, community. So let this person love on you. Longing for home, homesick for the stars. Let this person love on you, okay? Let these people and places do for you that you haven't been able to do for yourself, or you have not actually been able to experience because you have very, very, terrible partners in the past. Um, you gotta just know, like, know that you know in your heart that you're safe, because you are safe. When you create a safe space for yourself within yourself, then where you go, you take that with you. And where you are, you take that with you. So that will help you if you're feel a little nervous when you go around these people or these places or this person, um, to go into your safe space within yourself first. Do what you got to do to really and truly like hone in your energy, so that you're not going out in the world and your energy is just like all over the place. Some of y'all is just like, it just be the antenna just be picking up everything. Whereas if you honed in and tuned in your safe space, then you can just pick up what you need to pick up in your surroundings. Um, but that's why I was like, I keep getting like this cozy, feeling, and just like nestling and snuggling, and just very much so safe. So when you find that safe space, when you find that space that feels like home, tune into that some more, and don't let it go, and make sure that you don't tell yourself that you don't deserve this, or what is this, or am I tripping? You're not tripping. You're not tripping. It's very much so like, this is for you. It's for you, and you deserve it, and you should go ahead and take it. Take this opportunity and see how far you go. See what you can do with it. Because I mean, to be very honest, like a lot of y'all are like very, very good partners, and you're very good community members, family members, all those things, because you bring a lot to the table with your knowledge, your intelligence, your ideas, um, your experiences, all those things. And so when you come into union with something in alignment with yourself, the possibilities endless, endless, endless. Okay, one more for real. One more for real. Liberation. Yeah, go ahead and let this free you. Go ahead and let this free you, and free you from the shackles that you've been putting on yourself. You wake up and put the shackles on because you just like I can't do too much. Nah, do it all. Do all the things. Don't let it hold you back. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. And y'all have a good weekend. Peace.